Are you looking for an easy way to tame the Deinosuchus? This beast is now part of the main game, and I'm sure you've had a run-in or two with him. I'm going to show you 2 easy traps that you can tame your very own right now. Hello everyone, I'm Garlic-Head Joe. If you're new to my channel, I do videos on Ark Survival, mostly tips, tricks, and reviews. Stay updated on all of my content, just simply hit the subscribe button and make sure notifications are on. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so let's go ahead and build this trap here. What we're going to need are 4 foundations, 2 pillars, 6 walls, a gateway, and a reinforced doorway. So we're going to start with our foundations here. Go and place the first one here. I usually take it down to about half of what's visible, like that. Put one there, one here, and then one there. So you basically create a T just like so. Now the next step is our pillars. We want the middle snap point here, and I always change it to one of the thin pillars. Put one there and put one there. Next thing is our walls. We're gonna go ahead and put it right here, and I change it to the stone doorway. Do the same thing on this side here. All right, perfect. So now the next step is we're going to go ahead and place our gateway here. To do that, what I normally do is I try to align it straight up here. Want to get it centered, and you want it just so if you keep going up, just how it's about to click up and go up onto the foundations, just right at that point you want to place that. Go and place that down just like so. Make sure we can run through here just without any issue, which looks good. And the next step is our door here. Go ahead and pop that into place. We're gonna go ahead and open that up just like so. All right, so now let's go ahead and give this a try. And basically what it's doing here is it should keep the Deinosuchus in this general area. It can still bite you, so you got to be very careful, but I'll show you how that works here in just a moment. All right, I have a Deinosuchus following me, and it might bite. We need to get it stuck in there just like so. Now we're going to do a run around it here, and we're going to hit that to close it on it, and it's going to be very angry. It's going to be very angry. And you might take a couple bites, so make sure you are wearing armor. Okay, so it will not be able to get out of this. It is stuck pretty good. And in some cases, you don't have to do much more or anything but to back off a little bit here and kind of let it chill out. And we'll go ahead and just kind of crouch here and see what it does. Okay, it's like so. It is definitely not in a great position currently to try to feed it, but you could run up to it and feed it now. We'll wait until it resets and maybe gets in a better position here. Boy, it just really likes that position, but we can go ahead and try it. Sometimes you have to do a little jump. There we go. One feed. Go back off here. I'm gonna let it do its thing and calm down again. There we go. Run up here. And there we go. Taming pretty darn easy. Deinosuchus trapped. All right. So now we've tried that here in pretty much ideal situations. What about if you're going to do this out in the jungle? Works pretty much the same way, except you do have to find some land to put this on. All right, everyone. So now we're going to go ahead and try out the second type of trap. And this one is a water-based trap, but same principles. So let's go ahead and we're going to first place a raft. So you're going to need one raft here. There it is. Place that. Perfect. The first thing we want to do on this is go into the settings, and we want to disable the sail. So we have this area free and clear. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place down a metal foundation. And I highly suggest metal. You can use stone in this, but it will take damage. And the whole point of this is to try to protect the raft and make it kind of indestructible. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and line up this foundation here pretty much to the point where it disappears like that, and back off a little bit. So it's going to be like right behind that board right there. And we're going to click once. We should be pretty well centered. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we're going to lower it down to its lowest point. So just like that. And then we'll snap that in. The next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take ceilings, and we're going to make our T like we did on that last one. But then we're going to go ahead and totally surround it here. And the reason is it's going to protect the actual raft from being damaged by the Deinosuchus when it gets in the trap. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pillars again, use the skinny pillars in the metal form. Go ahead and put one there. We're going to put one there, just like so. And then next is our walls. I'm going to put the wall right there. And again, I made it a doorway. You don't necessarily have to. I just kind of like the way it looks. But you do need those walls of some sort right there. All right. So now we have our general trap that we were once using. So, or what we were using with stone anyways. The next thing we're going to do here is we're going to build a protective barrier for us, because the whole point of this is to protect us in the process here. So we'll go ahead and do that with some walls here. And we want this one to be a full wall. Same with this one right here. And then this one right here, change it to a doorway, just like so. And then full wall. Full wall. Full wall, just like so. Now we're going to come through here. And this is going to be the area where we can actually control the raft. But what we're going to want to do is go ahead and put down another ceiling right there. Put another one there. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. And one more there. So basically we have this total area that we're going to be safe to walk around at. So once we trap the Deinosuchus through here, we're going to come through here and we're going to put a door in this spot here as well, so we can shut it, because if you leave it open, it can bite you through that. So when you come back in, you're going to shut that. All right. So the next step here is we're going to go ahead and place our dino gate. And again, this one's a metal one. We want to get it as centered as possible here. And you're going to push it until it does that, and then back off until it comes back on. And we're going to go ahead and place that. And we should be fairly centered here. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as close as you can get it. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and put a metal door in. Or the gate, I should say. It's like so. All right. Cool. So the next step here is we have this gap that is right here. We're going to go ahead and fix that by putting in some quarter panels or quarter ceilings. Just need 2 of them there. It's like so. So we have a good enclosure. So when you come around here, you shouldn't have any problems and it shouldn't be snapping at you, basically. Since we're here now, we need to put down some ramps. So again, we're using metal, and we're gonna connect it. It's gonna be a pain. There we go. We're gonna do a third. So we have 3 across, just like so. All right. So now this will work as our way of actually trapping the Deinosuchus. And you can do this one of two ways. You can either lure it on, or you could try to scoop it up. However, I do believe luring it on just seems to be a little bit easier than trying to scoop them up, my opinion. But you can try either or. Basically, I like to carry a crossbow and I just shoot at one, get it to come up here. Make sure you lead it all the way in, and then make sure you're going to make that turn there. Close that door immediately, run around, trigger the doorway, and then you're going to have it trapped. And then you can actually drive around with it on board. You won't be able to team it that way. You're going to need to pull yourself up to land for the most part. Get off of it, let it de-aggro, and then it will assume that position where it'll actually allow you to tame it. So let's go ahead and see how that works here real quick. All right, so we're in the swamp right now. There is a Deinosuchus that's straight ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and get our raft kind of positioned for it. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and set it up for capturing it. I should be close enough here, and I am going to try to get a shot in on it. Just a little ways away. There we go. Should be angry now and coming our way. And we're going to stay here as long as we possibly can because we need to make it all the way to our ramp right here. Unfortunately, we got both of them coming, which could be a little bit problematic. There it is. And it's in. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to deal with this one, which is... All right. Well, I do not recommend getting two of them at once. Let's see if I can salvage this. This guy's still just very much stuck. Let's see. Got rid of that one. All right. We got that one closed off here. And it is stuck in our trap. So we can actually drive away with it right now. Go ahead and get us up on the land here for the most part. It's very angry. And I shouldn't shut this door. That's a big mistake. And I am in creative mode, but if you see here, I'll go ahead and take us out of creative mode here, and you'll see that it can't hurt me. Okay, the sound was the creative mode ending. It wasn't it hitting me, but I am really heavy, so I need to give me some weight real quick here. All right, so you can see I can go right up here. It can't touch me. Come all the way around here. It can't touch me. The only time you're gonna have a problem is it can definitely stop you, but it's not gonna hurt you. Is if you are on this side here. So, all right. So we just need to let this thing chill out, and then we can tame it. So let's just exit. And it's going to be angry for a minute, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and kneel down here so it can quit worrying about me. And you may have to go out of render for this. We'll give it a moment. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave the render area. So I would suggest maybe having a flyer or something that you can jump on and leave your render, just so you don't have to deal with this. Once you get it reset, you can go back in there and it'll usually just let you tame it up. So also make sure you don't have any dead bodies. Clearing out the zone is not a bad idea, just to be on the safe side. So let's see if we're happier now. And it's already waiting for some food to tame it. See if it turns around here. There it goes. So we're going to try to get this. Oh no, it's trying to get that dodo. Again, it's always good to try to clear the area. Oh, it's doing it correctly that time here. I don't know if I can get in here. Nope. Getting mad. Let's get rid of this dodo because you're messing this up. I'm sorry, buddy. Make sure to get rid of the body because it will be angry. All right. See if it's yeah, there we go. So we're reset now. So now I should be able to run up here and give it some kibble. Just like so. So that's the method with the metal raft. Yeah, it works pretty good in my opinion. It is a little expensive, but if you're going to do a bunch of Deinosuchus taming, it's not a bad way to do it. You can certainly use the other method as well. I would say that if you're okay with your raft getting somewhat destroyed, you could forego using some of these metal ceilings here, or even the walls there. Just make sure that you understand you can't really do a whole lot with that beast on there and you driving this, because it'll be able to eat you basically unless you have those metal walls up. But anyways, all right, everyone. So yeah, that is the Deinosuchus traps that I've come up with. And they do seem to be very helpful in my opinion, but definitely give it a try. Let me know what you think, how it worked for you. Yeah, but as always, I want to thank you for watching all the way through. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave me a comment. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.